Good morning,
Good morning,
everyone.
everybody. So nice to be on Facebook again. It's been a little bit since we did our last training, the Manifest Your Dream Home Masterclass. And so we just wanted to come on and say hello and wish you all a happy summer holidays. We're kind of in vacation mode ourselves some of the time.
Most of the time.
And really enjoying the heat and the summer weather, and hope you are too. And wanted to let you guys all know that we are doing another live launch on July 26th, and it's going to be on how to manifest your dream life. So this is a workshop, and we're going to be talking about the 4 steps to get unstuck, get clear, and get off the hamster wheel of life. So that's going to be starting July 26th, and it's going to run for 5 days, and we'll be announcing the time of when that's going to start soon. So we're just going to kind of ask around and see what time kind of works best.
Absolutely.
And then we'll let you know. So stay tuned for some announcements on when that is coming, and we really hope that you can join us live. It's going to be an incredible training, and we're really excited to be with all of you again. We absolutely love this material. We love teaching this material, and we love when you're joining us and interacting. So it's always the best way to get the most out of what we're training. So.
Absolutely. And ultimately, this is for you, and this is for, making changes in your life that you've always thought about, right? And you've never maybe understood the process of how to do that. I mean, that's what brought us to this information was, wanting to make big changes in our lives and not really knowing how to do it. But once we came across, the strategies and the exercises and the study that we did, we were able to make massive quantum leap changes in our lives, and we got really excited about that and want to share that with others. So this is all about you, and this is all about you wanting to change. And the most important thing is not just wanting to change, but wanting to change now. So if you're ready to do that, you're definitely in the right place, and we're excited to share it all with you. So we're going to move forward with
I just want to say
with all of this.
I think another something that we've talked about recently, and we're leading into today's talk, is that we can feel a little bit kind of stuck. Sometimes we don't even know what it is that we want, and so that's something that this training is really going to address too. And all of our live talks that we're going to be doing, some Facebook lives from now all the way leading up to the workshop. And so if that's you, if you think that you have to have something that you're working on, but maybe you don't know what that is yet. Hopefully after today you understand the importance of having a goal, and that we've inspired something within you to look deep within and find something that does excite you. But it's okay to come on to this training if you're still looking for that thing that you're striving for, because we can really help you kind of get clear on what it is that evokes that excitement and inspiration within yourself. So this is for everybody, whether you've got something that you really want to achieve and you just don't know how to do it and you've tried before, or if you're looking for that thing that you want to, that dream life that you want to aspire to. So today we thought we would kind of start at the very beginning of how all of our trainings work, which is the importance of setting a goal and why we have to set a goal. So
I mean, I think it's important to have goals, because ultimately, the biggest reason for having a goal is that, without knowing where you're going, or in what direction you're going, the steps to get there aren't very clear. And so the ultimate purpose of a goal is to give you direction, right? It's and I think the analogy we use with many people is, when you're in your car and you get to your end of your driveway, if you don't know where you're going, which way do you turn? You can turn left or right, but let's say you decide to turn left, and then at the next stop, you decide, I'm just going to randomly turn right, and then you drive down the road, and the next, intersection, you decide, this time I'm going to go right again. You really don't know where you're going, and from that analogy, what happens?
Yeah, I mean, I
right?
think we've all kind of been there, right? You can feel just like you're spinning in circles. Your life can feel a bit chaotic. You maybe aren't accomplishing things. You may be going backwards. You might have to start all over. You're kind of wasting time. You're wasting money. You're wasting energy. It can feel just kind of unorganized and unproductive. And then on an emotional level, it can just feel kind of frustrating and irritable, and it can make you feel sad, it can make you feel angry, it can make you feel,
Stuck,
yeah, like just,
right?
like, and kind of like, I don't even know what I'm, like, I give up, I don't even know what I'm doing. And so really, it doesn't matter what the goal
Right.
is. The whole purpose of the goal is designed to cause you to grow. It's designed to cause you to feel inspired, to love your life, to work towards a future that you love, that you consciously create. And so,
So that's the second point or second purpose of a goal, is to help you to grow. So the first being giving you direction, and the second thing or the second purpose is to help you grow into the person you need to become to accept that goal.
yeah, and this can happen on success and accomplishment level, but it also happens on a real soul-based level, right? A lot of the clients that we work with have come to us and they're just feeling flat, they're feeling stuck, and after we work with them, and we've experienced this in ourselves too, it's because our soul is screaming at us for expansion. It's screaming, hey, I want to do this, and we're saying, no, we can't do that, or that's not the right time, or I don't have the money, or just be quiet. And then it starts screaming louder, and we keep ignoring it, and we keep stuffing it down. And so that desire that we have within us is the indication of what our goal should be. It's the goal that our soul and our destiny and our
Purpose.
personality and our purpose and all of that, that's what that's for. So it's a really important thing to pay attention to and to acknowledge.
And then that brings up, the third purpose of a goal is to keep your persistence, to keep your determination, to develop those necessary components in order for you to achieve growth and bigger goals in your life. Is that goal has to be big enough to drive those urges and those habits for you to develop to become that person and accept that goal. So we really have three purposes to the goal. It gives you direction,
Yep.
right? It allows you to consistently, persistently, focus on the necessary components.
It allows you to, I think the biggest reason to wake up at the
Yeah.
start of your day and feel like you're working towards something that is amazing, something that makes you feel great.
Yeah.
The days can kind of all run into one another and feel a little bit like Groundhog Day if we don't have
Yes.
something specific that we're working towards. And we know how exciting, it is when you book a trip, or when Christmas is coming, or you've got family coming to visit, or you're going on summer holidays. That's a goal. That's a destination. That's something that
Right.
you've deliberately created, and now your body is going through the whole emotional process of being excited about achieving that goal. So that's where the expression, enjoy the journey comes. You benefit not only from being at the destination of arriving at that goal, but the excitement and the anticipation along the way. So it's not just when the goal arrives. It's that emotion that fuels us, right? We have to have something. And the goal being big, isn't just big, like huge in that.
The size of the house or the size of the money or anything
Yeah,
like that.
it's something you've not done before. That's a big goal. Something you have not yet done before that you really, really, really want.
So going into this, so the first thing we have, the purpose of the goal is to give you direction. The second is that it causes you to grow, and the third is it develops the persistence, the necessary determination every day to get up and every day to remember, to evoke the emotion to continue along that journey. So there's really those three purposes. And then as Tara was just pointing out, how do you find out what that goal is? Like, what are a few things that we can give you, in this last little minute here, that you can do to take away from these lives? Because the idea here is we want to give you actionable steps in these lives. We don't want information just given to you. We want you to be able to go away with something, to be able to apply it to your life instantly.
Yeah. So again, this is like day one for us with all of our coaching clients, and it's where we had to start too when we were ready and when we made the committed decision to change our lives. We love this exercise. It is the foundation for goal achieving. It's the foundation for success. It's the foundation for happiness, for living your life consciously and on purpose. So what we're going to challenge you to do is to find a quiet place at some point today or this evening. Have a bath or a glass of wine or a cup of tea, or go for a walk, meditate, go do some grounding in the grass. Find a calm, quiet place where you can spend some time just with yourself. And we want you to really relax, play some nice music, take some deep breaths, get yourself into a state of complete relaxation and allowing. And then we want you to just allow yourself to dream. Just open up your mind and allow yourself to remember what it is that you really, really want. It doesn't matter what it is. And it can be a whole shopping list of things. And it should be personal wants, and it should be professional wants. So for the first part of the exercise, don't write anything down at first. Just kind of allow yourself to brainstorm. And imagine, what is it again? What is it that you wanted before life got hectic, before things got complicated, before you were too busy, before you were too old? What did you want? And maybe some of them you've already achieved, but maybe there's a lot left on the table that you haven't gone after yet. So pay attention to what excites you when you're thinking about those goals. And then we want you to write it down. We want you to get out a pen and paper or a journal. Everybody should have a journal to keep track of your ideas, of your thoughts, of your goals, of your dreams. So you can always refer back to it and write your affirmations and do manifestations and gratitude. Those are all things we're going to talk to you about later. So if you don't have a journal, get a journal, something that you are drawn to with a pretty cover or leather bound, like whatever it is that excites you. And then when you come out of this sort of relaxation meditative process of envisioning all of your wants, we want you to write them down.
Right.
One column for your personal wants, and allow yourself to dream, and then the other for your professional.
Yeah. And make sure that you, just a couple points, make sure that you understand that there's no restriction here. There's no limit. So don't limit yourself in what you believe is possible. Don't limit yourself with your, even down to gender, age, circumstances, kids, married, not married, $1 million job, don't have a job. Don't limit yourself to anything. Don't limit yourself to cost. Don't limit yourself to time. Just laundry list and basically brain dump this list of desires that you want. And then don't just stop at this one time. I think the point here is to take this to heart, is to do it multiple times, over days and weeks and even months. Just keep writing that list. And what you'll find is many people have a very hard time figuring out what it is they actually want. And that's based on, for many reasons, but a lot of people struggle. They'll say, I really don't know what I want. Or they'll say, I'm good. I'm happy with what I want. Right? But in most cases, if you just laundry list and dump it, you start to realize things and potentials that you may not have thought of before. But in order to allow yourself to really dream about this, really don't let anything become a no. Just write it out and get the list set. Okay?
Yeah, and I think just the last little bit, but so important, is it's imperative that you understand that this is manifesting from the inside out. And so we cannot let our outside circumstances, everything that Garrett just touched on, as well as our current reality of any kind of crappy stuff that's going on, any job that we may not like that we're in, any family dynamic that's going on, any money issues, debt issues, career issues, any of those things that are your current reality, we cannot let them factor into what we want, what our goal is. We have to ignore everything outside of us and go within and feel with our hearts and just allow ourselves to ignore everything outside of us.
And you can't worry about what other people think about your goal.
Your goal, that's the other thing.
That's such an important point, is it's your goal. If you want $1 million and you feel guilty about thinking you want $1 million, it doesn't matter. The guilt comes from outside of you, not from inside of you, right? That million represents something important to you.
Yeah.
right? So to summarize,
Yeah. So
what are the three important things about a goal or purpose of a goal is to, number one, give you direction in life. Number two, it helps you to grow. And number three, with the right type of goal, it builds persistence, helps you stay committed, and helps you stay excited in daily life, which ultimately takes you off that hamster wheel and ends Groundhog Day,
Yeah.
right? And the exercise we're asking you to do is to get calm, peaceful, relaxed, sitting with a nice glass of wine or coffee or whatever that is, and just brain dump the things that really excite you in life that you maybe thought that you may never be able to achieve, or even thought that, wow, I never really thought about all those things. Laundry list that and then write it out.
yeah, and the feeling can be excitement, but it can also be love, peace, fulfillment,
Right.
meaningful relationships. Everybody's different. So it doesn't have to be a thing that, like skydiving or race car driving or something like that, right? And men and women are going to have different wants, and that's okay. So it's really, and that's why, by the way, for people who don't know us, that's why Garrett and I do this coaching together, is because Garrett's always going to offer more of a typical male perspective, and a logical perspective and a science-based perspective, and I'm generally more drawn to the female side and the feeling-based things. So there's going to be some things that I say that will resonate with you, and likewise with Garrett.
Absolutely.
So we do this on purpose together to be able to serve you the best that we can and offer dual coaching kind of thing.
Absolutely.
So for me, my goals were and are always feeling based, and for Garrett are more feeling based ultimately, but have
More
of a-
materialistic type of theme.
Yeah.
That's probably a way to say
Yep.
it.
So
Absolutely.
so whatever it is for you, just
Yep.
be true to you, true
true
to
to
what
who
it
you
is
are.
that you want.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for joining us today, and please do comment in our Facebook group if there's anything that you want us to talk about during these lives. We've got every Tuesday at 9:30 scheduled to come to you live, so you could post your questions then. And then there's going to be some impromptu lives that we're
Absolutely.
going to be doing over the next 3 weeks. And we will hopefully see all of you, and many more of you who don't even know who we are yet, in
workshop.
July 26th for our Manifest Your Dream Life workshop. So have a fabulous day.
Enjoy it in this beautiful, sunny, amazing day. We decided to do this outside, and we're going to do it as much as we can outside. So
Yeah, and say hi to
Say hi
us
to- yes,
and comment
definitely.
when
Comment,
you do
hi,
watch the
everything.
video, okay?
Okay.
Take care, everybody.
Have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.